Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Merciful, the Compassionate. Dear audience, I am going to discuss about very interesting and very important topic, which is that now it is the time of Ramadan. All the Muslims are fasting. Now the point is that why? The basic and foremost question is that why all the Muslims are keeping fast. Allah Almighty has clearly stated this fact in the Holy Quran. To elaborate this question, I want to clear you one fact, which is that all the commandments, whether it in the form of order, in the form of prohibition, all the commandment of Allah Almighty is just on the basis of hikmah and the maslaha. Without hikmah, without maslaha, without any purpose, without any reason, there is impossible to prohibit anything and order anything. Because Allah Almighty is Hakim. Hakim never do anything without reason, without purpose. Now, what are the purpose behind the compulsory of fasting, compulsory of roza? Although the main and real fact know just Allah Almighty, but at a believers, at an intellectual person, we can also know somehow from the sources of Islam, which is Holy Quran, Sunnah of Holy Prophet, and his household, Ahlul Bayt, alayhim salam. This fact is clearly stated in the Holy Quran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kutiba alaykumus siyam kama kutiba alal ladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. O believers, we compulsory on you fasting, roza, just like compulsory on previous ummah. This fragment, this portion clearly states that roza is one sunnah of Allah Almighty. It is not only compulsory on Ummati Muslimah, Ummati Muhammadi, but the previous ummah also keeping fasting during Ramadan al-Mubarak or any other time. The point is that what are the reason behind roza, behind fasting? The next portion stated, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. You become muttaqi, you become mu'min, you become believer. Now the point is that what means taqwa? We can summarize taqwa in two sentences, which is that to follow and act upon the rules and regulations of Allah Almighty, to accept the order of Allah Almighty and mold your life according to the commandment of Allah Almighty, and to prohibit yourself all the falsehood. It is the name of taqwa. So it is not just easy, it is challenging to follow and to act upon according to the commandment of Allah Almighty. Challenge means to overcome the situation there is need effort, whether it may be mental effort, physical effort, spiritual effort, require effort to overcome the situation. Now, to follow and act upon your life according to the commandment of Allah Almighty, there is need one power which make easy to you, which is, and the foremost factor is fasting, rosa. Rosa produce in yourself one inner power, spiritual power, and it make easy to spend your life according to the commandment of Allah Almighty. Now, our prayer is that, our desire is that Allah Almighty give us opportunity to act upon according to the commandment of Allah Almighty. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.